Welcome to the Future Strong podcast.
Great to be here.
Today, we're looking into some really, really important information. It's from protectyoungeyes.com, and it deals with sextortion scams.
Yeah, those awful situations where someone threatens to share private images or info, usually to get money or something else. It's terrifying.
Exactly. And what this source does really well, I think, is offer this clear, two-pronged approach. It's about, prevention and response.
Right. So how to try and stop it happening in the first place, but also critically, what steps to take immediately if it does happen.
So our goal today is to unpack those key insights, those action points, really, to give you a clearer plan whether you're listening as a parent, a guardian, or maybe you're a young person yourself navigating all this.
It lays out some concrete strategies for both sides of that coin, preparing for it and reacting to it.
Okay, let's dive into the prevention side first. The source puts a huge emphasis, like a massive emphasis, on communication and safety.
Mm-hmm.
It uses the phrase ridiculously honest chats. That's the thinking there.
Well, I think it's acknowledging that these talks can feel, awkward, maybe really awkward. But the point is building this truly safe space.
Okay.
They actually repeat the line, remind them you're safe, often. The idea is that safety isn't just a one-off talk. It's this ongoing reassurance.
Right, building trust over time.
Exactly. So it makes it much more likely a young person will actually come to you if something's wrong. Staying calm yourself, especially about tricky digital stuff, really reinforces that.
That foundation feels key. And then building on that emotional safety, there's some very practical advice about managing the tech environment itself.
Yeah, like the recommendation for zero technology in bedrooms overnight.
Which is about supervision, right? And boundaries.
Yes, and also delaying social media access is mentioned. The thinking being older kids might have maybe better critical thinking skills for those online complexities.
Makes sense.
And then there are the tools using parental controls on devices, managing app downloads basically, having some control over the digital spaces they're using.
And one really specific, very practical thing they mention is adding the Thorn Crisis SMS number, that's 741-741, right into a young person's phone contacts.
Yeah, that's a crucial one.
What's that number for, specifically?
It connects them directly to trained crisis counselors, just via text message, and it's available 24/7.
Okay, so immediate help.
Immediate anonymous support right when they might be panicking, maybe afraid to actually speak out loud, or if they aren't near an adult they trust. It's a lifeline.
Okay, so that covers a lot of the proactive, the prevention stuff. But let's shift gears because, despite everyone's best efforts, sometimes these threats still happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where the source gets incredibly direct, almost blunt.
Absolutely. And the first steps they outline are just critical. Number one, stay calm. Number two, stop all communication with the scammer immediately.
Right, cut it off.
And crucially, number three, pay. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
The source is really emphatic on this. Paying, even though the threat feels overwhelming, it just signals to the scammer that you're a source that can exploit. It almost always leads to more demands.
Whereas not paying,
not engaging, often makes them move on to find an easier target.
that pay nothing rule is so important, fighting that urge to just make the problem disappear. And, okay, before blocking them, they say capture all the evidence. Why that order?
Yes. Document everything. Screenshots of the messages, the usernames, profiles, any detail you can capture. It's vital.
Because you'll need it later.
Exactly. You'll need that proof if you report it to the police or to the platform itself, in-app reporting. Then once you have the evidence saved, then you block them and delete the messages.
Okay, so calm, stop contact, pay nothing, screenshot everything, then block and report. What comes after blocking?
The advice is then to basically ignore any further contact attempts from that scammer for about a week. The idea is to completely starve them of attention.
Make the account look dead to them.
Right, or monitored. Reinforce that you won't comply and they should just move on. They also suggest setting up Google alerts for the young person's name or any known usernames.
Ah, so you get notified if something pops up online.
Precisely. And they strongly recommend looking into NCMEC's Take It Down service.
NCMEC, what's that service do?
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Their service helps victims report and work towards removing explicit images or videos of themselves if they've been shared online. It's a really critical resource if content was actually sent or posted.
Got it. And as a final step,
If the harassment just keeps going, changing the young person's phone number is mentioned as a sort of last resort.
so really what this material from protectyoungeyes.com gives us is this comprehensive dual plan.
Yeah. Proactive steps, first building that safety net, reducing the risks, and then these clear, decisive actions if things do escalate.
It takes something that feels completely overwhelming and terrifying, frankly,
Yeah.
and breaks it down.
And it's manageable steps. It gives back a sense of agency, preparedness.
So we've walked through this dual approach outlined in the source, creating that safer environment with communication and boundaries, and then having that very clear, non-negotiable response plan. So for you listening, how does knowing these specific steps, both for prevention and for response, how does that change your perspective maybe on tackling these digital safety challenges?